Welcome. In today's story, you will learn an important truth about human nature. You will discover why blind trust can sometimes lead to pain, disappointment, and betrayal. This is not a story about becoming suspicious of everyone. It is about becoming wise. Trust is beautiful, but trust without understanding can become dangerous. Through this journey, you will learn 7 powerful lessons about people, emotions, expectations, and the hidden realities of human behavior. As you improve your English, you will also gain valuable life wisdom that can protect your peace, your energy, and your future. The first lesson is this: never trust words more than actions. Many people become victims of disappointment because they fall in love with beautiful promises. Words are easy. Anyone can speak about loyalty, friendship, honesty, and support. Anyone can tell you what you want to hear. Words cost nothing. Actions cost effort. Real character appears through consistent behavior, not emotional speeches. Human beings naturally want to believe pleasant words because they create hope. Hope feels good. It makes you imagine a better future. But when you focus only on words, you stop paying attention to reality. The truth is hidden in patterns. Does the person keep their promises? Do they show up when it matters? Do they remain consistent during difficult times? Actions reveal intentions. Words reveal desires. Many betrayals happen because people trust intentions instead of evidence. The wise person listens carefully but watches even more carefully. The second lesson is that people often change when their interests change. This is one of the most painful truths about life. Many relationships feel permanent because they are beneficial for both sides. Everything seems stable. Everything seems strong. Then circumstances change. A new opportunity appears. A new priority enters someone's life. Suddenly, the relationship is no longer as important as before. Human beings are naturally attracted to what benefits them. This does not make everyone selfish or evil. It simply reflects a basic part of human psychology. People move toward what they believe will improve their lives. When their interests align with yours, they may seem incredibly loyal. When their interests move in a different direction, their behavior may change dramatically. This is why wise people never build their entire emotional world around another person's current feelings. Feelings can change. Interests can change. Situations can change. True security comes from your own strength, not from another person's promises. The third lesson is that not everyone celebrates your success. This reality surprises many people. You may believe that if you support others, they will naturally support you. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Human beings compare themselves constantly. When someone sees your progress, your achievement may inspire them, but it may also remind them of their own struggles. Envy is one of the quietest emotions in the world. It rarely announces itself openly. It hides behind smiles. It hides behind compliments. It hides behind polite conversations. A person may genuinely like you and still feel uncomfortable watching you succeed. Human emotions are often contradictory. Someone can care about you while secretly wishing they were in your position. This is why wisdom requires observation. Pay attention to how people react when good things happen in your life. Some people become genuinely happy. Others become distant, critical, or strangely uncomfortable. Their reaction reveals more than their words ever could. The fourth lesson is that betrayal usually comes from expectation. Strangers rarely break your heart. The deepest pain comes from those you trusted the most. The reason is simple. The greater the expectation, the greater the disappointment. When you expect nothing, small mistakes feel small. When you expect complete loyalty, even a small betrayal feels enormous. Many people suffer because they create ideal versions of others in their minds. They imagine someone is perfect. They imagine someone would never make mistakes. They imagine someone would always choose them. Then reality arrives. The person acts like a normal human being with flaws, weaknesses, and selfish moments. Suddenly, the illusion collapses. The pain is intense because the expectation was unrealistic. Wise people appreciate others without worshiping them. They understand that everyone has limitations. This understanding protects them from unnecessary heartbreak. The fifth lesson is that pressure reveals true character. Anyone can appear kind when life is easy. Anyone can appear loyal when there is nothing to lose. The real test comes during difficult moments, when people face fear, stress, competition, temptation, or uncertainty. Hidden aspects of their character emerge. Imagine a calm lake on a sunny day. It tells you very little about the strength of the water. A storm reveals everything. Human beings are similar. Challenges expose priorities. Challenges expose values. Challenges expose integrity. This is why wise people do not judge character during comfortable seasons alone. They observe how people behave under pressure. Do they remain honest when dishonesty would benefit them? Do they remain loyal when loyalty becomes expensive? Do they remain respectful when emotions become intense? Difficult moments often reveal truths that years of pleasant conversations never reveal. The sixth lesson is that trust should be earned gradually. Many people trust too quickly because they want connection, they want friendship, they want belonging. These desires are natural. Human beings are social creatures, but emotional hunger can create dangerous blindness. When you desperately want connection, you may ignore warning signs. You may share too much information too quickly. You may give access to your heart before someone has proven they deserve it. Wise trust develops step by step. It grows through experience. It grows through consistency. It grows through observation over time. Imagine building a bridge. You would not drive a heavy truck across it before testing its strength. Yet many people hand over their deepest emotions to someone they barely know. Trust is valuable. Because it is valuable, it should be given carefully. Not out of fear, but out of wisdom. The seventh and most powerful lesson is that your greatest protection is self-reliance. This does not mean isolating yourself from others. It does not mean becoming cold or cynical. It means understanding that your peace should never depend entirely on another person. People will come and go. Relationships will change. Some promises will be broken. Some expectations will fail. If your happiness depends completely on external loyalty, your emotional life will always remain vulnerable. But when you develop confidence, discipline, emotional strength, and self-respect, betrayal loses much of its power. It may still hurt. It may still disappoint you, but it will not destroy you. You will recover because your foundation exists within yourself. The strongest people are not those who never trust. The strongest people are those who trust wisely while remaining emotionally independent. As you move through life, you will meet many different kinds of people. Some will support you sincerely. Some will teach you valuable lessons through disappointment. Some will stay for years. Others will disappear without explanation. Every experience has something to teach. The goal is not to become suspicious of everyone. Constant suspicion creates loneliness. The goal is to develop awareness. Awareness allows you to enjoy relationships while remaining realistic. Awareness allows you to appreciate kindness without becoming blind. Awareness allows you to trust while still paying attention. Remember these 7 lessons. Trust actions more than words. Understand that interests can change people. Recognize that not everyone celebrates your success. Keep expectations realistic. Observe character during difficult times. Allow trust to grow gradually. And most importantly, build a strong relationship with yourself. Human nature is complex. Betrayal exists. Disappointment exists. But wisdom exists too. When you understand people clearly, you stop being controlled by false expectations. You become calmer. You become stronger. You become wiser. And perhaps the greatest lesson of all is this. Trust is not about closing your eyes. Trust is about opening your eyes completely and choosing wisely anyway. That is not weakness. That is true strength.